This game can eat my butt.
James plays game.
That's me!
Hey everybody, welcome back to James Plays Firmament. We raised all the spires and now we're in water and we're trying to redirect gas, pressure, or something like that so that we can operate these heaters to melt ice so that we can keep going. We hit a snag with our progress and I'm running around trying to find a thing. Couldn't find anything. And I said I'd look it up. So I looked it up. And it's over here. That's a thing that totally works and makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Going through the frickin' grate. So... now what do I do? Now I gotta try to figure out how to actually reach that. So let's open that again. And that brings the gas over here. So I can shoot my little hammer through this grate and break that, but I can't just use my adjunct on it. So we want to get over here, but we can't get over there. So we have to get there from below. Am I missing it? Sure. Okay. At this point, I would say that this puzzle kind of not good. You have all these glowing green lights, which is very hard to really, you know, when you got so many of them, like, just all over the place. I don't think you needed that. What would have been better is maybe just, like, just a line of green across the pipe on, like, each side or something, just so it wasn't as overwhelming. Also, having the heater not be the same color as the adjunct thing when it's turned on. You know, maybe, you know, just a thought. So I've got bones to pick about things like that. Still no pressure. Still no pressure. And yeah, just trying to figure out where things are to interact with. It feels like it's not right what I'm doing. But apparently it is. And by which I mean, I'm like, that. Does that seem right to you? Just think that there's a little bit of an issue with how all this is done. What's funny is I looked up a walkthrough for this, a video walkthrough. Somebody who's done this before and is just showing you how it's done. And even they kept getting lost, turned around, and confused with where to be going with this and that. Unless that was part of, like, their visual storytelling or something. I don't know. But it just, they kept doing what I'm doing. Looking around, seeing what there is to see. What's different. As if it was their first time. So. Okay. What? We've got this fed through here, and it's going around there, and I'm looking for a heater that should melt things. Now I've got... There. Does that make sense? It didn't at all look like that was right. To be coming over here and aiming and reaching that. So now I think I want to get back down. We're gonna do it. Whether I gotta go back to the video or something, I don't know. But I just don't like the visual language of what's going on here. So if this is not a case of having to turn things off, let me reopen and reheat. Don't know if this makes a difference or not. Keeping everything on. Still can't access that. Sure. Sure, game. So we're gonna do that business again, turn it off, get past that, turn it on. That's on. We reached that heater and melted something, but I can't see what I did. Like, what that opened up for me. Unpressurized. Heater is on. No pressure. No pressure. I guess need to be very, very, look very, very closely for anything that looks out of bounds that I can break with my hammer. I am not gonna settle in and run around here over and over and over. I'm gonna go back to that video and see what the next step is that I'm missing. So, but I don't want to just rely on other people to solve this game for me. Okay, let me just that is very short range. Okay, I will be right back. I'm back, and I'm still annoyed. Where's the thing? No, not that one. Where is it? There we go. I just think this is bad design. Maybe I'm being a poor sport, sore loser, whatever you want to call it, but I think that's really bad. If what I did just there was the intended solution, which I believe it is, that's bad. That's the opposite of good. Maybe you disagree. I would really... I mean, I'm gonna stop being salty. Right now. Watch. Ready? There. I'm good. Everything's fine. Okay? So, you know my opinions on how this is all going. I would really love to hear your take on this. Not you know, just what's the frickin' word I'm looking for? Something. Just your own opinion, not at all influenced by me being a grumpy Gus about all of this. Okay? Just tell me I'm wrong. That's totally fine. Okay? But explain why I'm wrong. I want to have a conversation. Okay? That's all. I just want to talk. I'm not angry. I just want to talk. Alright? Come on out. Come outside. Okay? Just want to talk. So, we did melt a thing. Just keep on keeping on, right? Just look around and see what we've done. And what that gives us access to now. Maybe we go back down? Shall we try that? So it was this one that we turned on and we melted some stuff, right? It is this one? Am I mistaken? Something over here that it's latching onto? That's the heater there. Steam valve is opened. That's on and running, or it did run. Somehow all the stuff turned off down here. I can't recall if I did that. That's still not melted. That's open. That's open. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be backtracking that far? It's almost like that's a checkpoint. To keep going back and forth and opening that over and over doesn't make sense, right? Seriously, what did that melt and give me access to? That's got no pressure. Everything should be opened again. Letting me come all the way down here. And that's odd. Okay.
We have all that is required.
Whew. Is there anything for me to hammer? That's got nothing. That's got nothing. Steam valve is blocked. I think I see. Let's see. This might not work from this distance. Yeah. All right. I'll see you again in a moment. There we go. The video has stopped being helpful because for some reason playback keeps freezing on the video. Everything's just being very mean to me right now. Do not care for it. Let me up. now we go back down, and I should be able to access that. Which doesn't help because it's still unpressurized. And now I'm kinda on my own, huh? Because the video, it's just freezing nonstop. Recording, I think, is still okay. It's... Okay, so we turn that on. To go higher up. That's on... Okay. What are we gonna find? I mean, we appear to be getting close to the end of this, and I'm very thankful for that. But we're still just having some problems getting some steps. Out over here. Came over here to break that, but we don't have pressure. This is something I can break from here. It even matters. Okay, I can, and it did. But it's unpressurized, just like everything else. Oh, I'm jealous of you. You have no pressure. No worries, not a care in the world. That'll work. And that'll work. And that'll work. Now that blocks us off. think about this for a moment. Yeah, that's going to block me off there, but... Really? No pressure. Okay. Not from there. Not yet, at least. I mean, for all I know, that's the right way to do that. Or I've just screwed myself. One of the two. No going back now. Close that. Okay, we can get through again. And then we can reopen it from here. Because sure. Okay, so that didn't work, but at least I didn't get soft locked. So I need this to be on. There's a reason why this is a loop. So I need to close this. Now, with that, none of this is going to operate. So what the hell do I do now? I'm barking up the wrong tree. Heater's on. Open that. We're blocked from going this way. If I close that to open up this loop, then I can't do anything with any of this stuff. So... What am I missing here? Can I do this? No. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see if I can connect to both of these at the same time, and it won't let me. It'll let me connect to that one, but that doesn't do me any good. And that's got no pressure, because I gotta open this thing over here, and it won't let me do that. This is gonna be something, like, super obvious that I'm not seeing because I'm frustrated. Take another breath. Just take a breath, and let's look at what's obvious, right? We want that to take the power and bring it around, and it's going here, and then we do something with this, and that closes our way. And that is not helpful. But if we depower this, then we can't do anything with this anyway. It's got to be something about the fact that we've got a loop here, that if we're closing a path, we still have a path to use. But that doesn't seem to be true, because this is closed to us because of this. And if we turn that off, then we're turning off the source for everything that we need to manipulate. Our goal is to have this, that we can turn it on and it melts this, and then we can get around and do the things. So what am I... not understanding here? What am I missing? I can't even reach that. Okay, let's try this stupid thing again, this method. Okay, and that fed both into that over there, and it's feeding down and over to this, but I can't reach anything. It's aiming at something off in the distance there. But it's not aiming at the heater, because the heater is pointed in a direction that I can't latch onto. That one's already on. I'll see you again in a few minutes, maybe longer, while I try to get the video to actually work. Once again, the solution is to just go around and look for a really weird vantage point to do something stupid. I'm over this. I really am. I'm gonna just hold my tongue. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear me keep complaining, but okay, so I got a different power source or something. I just... I don't see how that's helping me. I'm just... like, great, good job. I can access it from a stupid angle. Now what? I can't access anything else from a stupid angle. Okay, the video, I'm just gonna watch somebody else play this game for me. I'm just gonna watch the whole thing, if I can. Okay. We're back. And apparently you can get the other things from stupid angles. That's all this comes down to, is just trying to see stupid angles that you don't think should work, but they do, and that's the puzzle. Accessing things in stupid ways. Okay, so I gotta get over to the other side. And we just gotta find... stupid angle. I think it's... where is it? We did that one, then we come over to that side. It's right, like, there. Gonna end up going back to the video again just to see where the hell he hit that from. But yeah, I'm just gonna say, I'm really mad at this puzzle. I think this is an absolutely horrendous design, visually overwhelming and confusing. And the puzzle of how you're supposed to get these stupid freaking things. There we go. No, that's not the right one. There, and there we go. Yeah, I really don't like this puzzle. And I'm trying not to just rant about it, but you can tell my mood is bad. Really bad. But I think we're almost at the end of this garbage. I just need to find my shut-off thing. Turn that off, and then on again. That should be... okay, and then we can feed that through. Then come over here, feed that through, and then we do that. And that. Then we can come over here to this. Did we do it, or is there more to do? Is there anything left to solve here? I mean, there was a lift and stuff that we never even accessed. Alright, yeah, just get me the hell out of here. I'm just angry at this, and I want it to be over. Just terrible. Okay, you're welcome to disagree, and I would love for you to disagree. I would love to hear the counter argument, because I'm just really... I'm in my own little echo chamber of my experience where I found it to be very frustrating, and I'm just in a bad mood from it. So that's where I'm coming from. I can't see it any other way. And I would love for somebody else to come in and help me see it from another way, if you can. But we're past it. We're past it. Hello? Okay. Why it stopped there, I don't know. I think this is the inside of the spire. And we're engaging the embrace.
Success! If you can hear my voice, then you have started to awaken the embrace. Now 2 more before the portal is opened. The assembly is at hand.
Are these... That's weird. That's a weird texture thing. Okay. So... we engaged the embrace. Now what? This is to call the lift. Do not make me go back. No, hold on, hold on. There's got to be like a waypoint or something that I didn't see. Let me go back up there. Not. Okay, here we go. I was going to say, do not make me go back through the water. But it didn't. Because we engaged the embrace. We did it. Hooray. 2 more to go. Hopefully, the other puzzles remaining in the game are nowhere near as horrible as that one. I'm gonna be real angry about that. I'm gonna have to sleep it off. Maybe you disagree. Like I said, I'd love to hear a different perspective on that, but to me, I just think that was horribly done. Absolutely horrible. So, I think we're now finished with Curryvale. And we just have to go back to the other 2 worlds. So I'm gonna go do that. Next time... let us... I'll say... we'll do Juleston, okay? How about that? Next time I'll be in Juleston, and I'll have calmed down, slept it off, and I'll be ready to tackle things again.
We are the keepers.
And that loudspeaker can go to hell, too. Even though I'm angry, I'm not angry with you guys. I want you to know that. I'm not trying to take anything out on you. I love you. Okay? Okay? Sometimes it's okay to just be mad and feel your feelings, as long as you manage those feelings appropriately and in a healthy way. So I got mad at the game. I'm gonna go calm down. I'm not gonna take it out on you guys. I'm not gonna yell at you guys, say it's your fault that this sucked because of this something, or I'm not gonna lash out. We're all good. I love you. Just leave me alone for a couple days. And I'll see ya refreshed and ready for more of this. Bye-bye.